Yo, you're right. This is Tommy Allen, and this is how to integrate Wise Reflect into Unreal Engine 5. And this is the second video in the series. And today we're trying to just make sure we test Wise Reflect, we see all the debug lines, and get this thing actually working. Okay, so let's start. So we kind of got this blank map with a few things I'm going to use later on. And what we need to do is, in our content drawer, is pull in our events. So if you go usually down when you connect it, it's in Wise Audio inside events. Mine's in my kind of file hierarchy into test sounds, and we created the dog bark and the play gun earlier on. Okay, nice and easy. And in our level blueprint, kind of made these little when I right click the mouse, play associated event, and okay, AK associated event. And the way I get these in is using the outliner, play gun for right trigger. Ooh. So that should now work. And in the outliner again, I'm going to use that play dog bark. That should be all set up. Compile. Excellent. So when we jump into our game, we can now test and make sure everything's working fine. Easy peasy. Excellent. But we see no debug lines. So, or we can't hear any Wise Reflect, even though we know it's rooted. So, first thing to do is we're going to get a spatial volume. Okay. And I'm going to make this nice and big. Easy. Nice. Okay. And inside the spatial volume, now, actually, let's keep it outside, is our gun noise. And in our gun, to see everything working, we need to open up the spatial audio tab. Okay, so you click your event, go down to AK component, go down to spatial audio, and now inside the spatial audio, you can put draw first reflections, and I like putting draw diffraction as well. Rise Reflect, well, we've already got an aux bus attached to it, so we don't need to attach anything here. And now it should work. Okay, so let's see. Excellent. So we can kind of see it's hitting the floor and it's hitting the box. Okay, excellent. So we know it's actually working. Now, now we've got that far. We need to let's see what it sounds like inside the box. Okay, so we come in. You can actually, oh. Okay, so now we've got the sounds set up. Let's just try and make sure everything's working. So in our kind of add, okay, you can go to all classes and add in a spatial, AK spatial audio volume. Right, let's make this kind of big. Ooh, let's try and fit both our player and the gun inside. We're not inside yet. Okay, now we're kind of in there. And let's try and see what this box sounds like. So for this one, I'm just going to show you what each one of these does. I'm just going to disable late reflections and disable room. Okay, because we've not set up anything for that yet. All we've done is set up Wise Reflect. Okay, so when we go in, oh, so when we step inside the box, we can see our debug lines now. And you should be able to hear some phasing. Okay, and you can hear that kind of cutting in and out when we leave the box. Also, we've kind of got our dog bark on the other side, so I'm just going to enable the debug lines. So when we play the game here, on the other side, the surface of this cube now will also act as a surface, so the surfaces will work on both sides. Okay, with that enabled. And yeah, everything should now be working. So you just need to make sure you got your debug lines going, and it should be automatically sent to the reflect because in our plugins, so I'm just going to drag over this previous version, because our gun noise, that laser gun noise, okay, we already automatically have it going through the wires reflect bus, so we actually don't need to do much. And same with the dog barking, it automatically goes there. We've set that up previously. If we didn't have that set up, we could click on here and go to details, and we can actually send that to a different, or we can just send it to a reflect bus. Okay, but you can only ever have one reflect bus working at one time, I think. So not too sure on that, but I'll do some testing. Anyway, so that's everything now. Wires reflect is now working. Woohoo! Okay, but it doesn't sound too good. So we're going to set up some more detailed reverbs and see how everything sounds. So I'll see you in the next video.